witches and warlocks of Coven or Voodoo. MrDarkPhoenix and Spider-Man bringing you guys the newest episode of American Horror Story Coven, which is Protect the Coven. So let's get right into this because this episode had a lot of good stuff in it and a lot of unprotected twists. Moving on. Funerals do more than mourn, they reunite. I knew that was going to happen. I just, whether or not you saw the giant leg, as horrible as that sounds, I love Gabrielle Sidibe, but just, my God. I miss her. I do. Which detective skills help us discover the truth, and now we're out to go avenge things of sorts, I guess. What we're planning on doing, who knows? You found a candle, said some words, and now you figured everything out, so I guess I gotta rush the season along anyway. So, the Dead Boy Is Mine battle begins between White Brandy and White Monica, and they're fighting over Dead Quicksilver. Get the references? Dead Quicksilver being fight over for two girls, or White Brandy Monica, The Dead Boy Is Mine. That should be a parody song of some kind. A ghost comes back to aid another. That's a clever bastard right there. I gotta say, when everything was all said and done, I mean, it turned out to be, complete crap, but, it's funny that you'd believe that. She's stupid. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Reunions aren't met with kind words, but instead with harsh words and a possible reality check. This part made me so mad. I'm going to talk about that later on at the end in the rare spoiler section of this episode, so just stay tuned for the end and I'll get into that more. Words can push someone over an eye-dropping edge. You kept saying all this bad stuff about her. Again, spoiler section, because that pissed me off also. Staying isn't a possible option. When you see all the stuff that's happening, are you the next or not? You choose to leave and to not look back. But is it as easy as that? We'll find out later on, but is it just that easy where you can just go? No, I don't think so. Our big meeting takes place, and negotiations are met with collateral damage. Did not see that coming. Really didn't. At all. I was like, okay, they're gonna have some badass scene where they use like a lot of magic and stuff, but why? Maybe you're overthinking it. Maybe you just should go to the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned ways are the best ways, right? You get the attention of the bigwigs by messing with their money. Like I said in the previous episode, the ritual took place and made sense because they were mice, and mice looking for cheddar. Cheddar equals money. You mess with the cheddar money, you mess with the company, then bad stuff happens. Which is awesome, because how else are you going to get their attention? And someone cometh to the rescue. That's pretty much this part of TV time. American Horror Story Coven's getting so good. I don't want it to end, but unfortunately it has to. But in the next 5 seconds is going to be the spoiler part of the episode in case you haven't seen it. Once I count down from 5. If you've seen this, comment, rate, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. But on 5 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, and now 0. It's spoilers from here on out. Starting ... Now, I really cannot believe Queenie had the nerve to basically come back with attitude. I'm not a fan of that. I don't understand that. You left the Coven to go to the House of Voodoo. You left. You're pissed because they gave your room away. First of all, it wasn't your room anymore because you left. You don't desert your family. That was me and my other friend who watches the show. That was our thing. Family times get tough. You don't desert and leave because you're whatever. You have a lot of nerve coming back to life, mind you, because you're getting stronger, but you have a lot of nerve coming back, going off on somebody because you're angry. About what? You left. You deserted us, so you have no right to talk or say anything. You should be grateful we let you back in the house because times are horrible. But, and the other thing, what was the other thing? I forgot because I've been yelling about this. Oh yeah, and how you're basically like, you talk shit to your own daughter, made her feel awful about herself. That's the only reason she plucked her eyes out, was so she can have her secondary visions and feel like she was useful to the Coven. Why is that not like, I love Fiona, but damn, that was a little too much. Just because of what? She married this guy? She didn't know all of this. She had nothing to do with any of this. So what, she married him? Like, what? You sucked the life out of somebody in the first episode to gain your youth, and that didn't even work. So, you're both pretty terrible with life choices, except for her awesome boyfriend who's okay with murdering a room full of corporate bigwigs, which is really useful, actually, if you think about it. It's like, baby, can you murder a couple people for me? Okay. But like I said, you have no right to get an attitude because you deserted us, and you had no right to talk down to her so much to the point where she basically had to take her own eyes that she put in her head. That's like returning a gift. Not even regifting, because you can't use the eyes again. She plucked them right now, but it's so much. But I enjoyed the episode. I like where it's going a lot. Somewhat. I really hope Marie's okay, though. The Voodoo King's coming back, so maybe he'll be like, where the hell is she? And maybe we'll see more of what he can do. But to find out more of what he can do, don't forget to tune into American Horror Story Coven coming back. Don't forget to stay tuned for more TV time with me and Spider-Man here. Give us a big thumbs up, tell all your friends. Stay tuned next week. Always remember to geek out and enjoy your lives. And stay tuned to this channel for more awesome weekly content. I'll catch you guys next week.